This week Parashat Emor, is a very interesting parasha. But in the parasha we have an incident that happened in Kahal Israel that, it's not befitting Kahal Israel, something like that. The parasha says, ויצא בן אישה ישראלית והוא בן מצרי בתוך בן ישראל וינצו במחנה. The Torah says, ויצא, went out. Ben Isha Israelite, the son of a Jewish lady, and his father was a goy, betoch ben Israel, among Kahal Israel, and he got into a fight with another Jew, and all of a sudden, through frustration, he cursed HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He cursed Hashem, chas v'shalom. Now, that's unbelievable sin that happens in Kahal Israel, in the history of Am Israel. Now, Torah tells us that HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, give him a very severe punishment. Now the question is, what Torah is teaching us? It's very interesting that Torah starts the parasha with Vayetze. Vayetze went out. Now, the first you say, what's Vayetze? What does it mean that went out? Now, Rashi brings Chazal, very interesting Chazal, that his mother was from Shevet Dan, but his father was a goy. Now we know that in Midbar, in desert, Kahal Israel, they had different camps according to different Shevatim. Every tribe had its own camps. Reuben, Shimon, Levi. Now he thought that he belongs to Shevet Dan because his mother was from tribe of Dan. But he put his camp there. But they told him, why are you doing here? You don't belong here. And he went to Bedin and came out that's true. It's not your place. And all of a sudden, Vayetze, he went out and cursed Hashem. Very interesting. The way that Torah tells us, all of a sudden, a person gets up and curses HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now, but Torah tells us that he came out from the Bedin because he camped himself in Shevet Dan, and they told him it's not the place for you. Torah is teaching us, if somebody gets up and all of a sudden curses Hashem, chas v'shalom, he doesn't grow on grass. There are reasons, there are roots that made him to be like that. Now, what's the root? What made him to come to such a great sin? Because he lost his place. He felt he doesn't have any place in Kahal Israel. We have to make sure that all of our children, they should feel that they belong to a place. Every child should have a chair in the family. Not only a chair, special chair, unique chair. Once a child feels that I belong to this family, I have my own chair there, he doesn't get out. But as soon as a child feels that there is no chair for him, there is no special place for him, he runs out, he gets out. Father called me that his son ran out of home. He went out and they are looking for him. Finally, I told the father what happened. He said that a lot of times I punished him. How do you punish him? I put him out of home. I said, this home doesn't belong to you. I said, see, when you are telling a child, this home doesn't belong to you, you don't have any room in this house, you are making him to lose his serenity. You are making him to lose his stability. He feels that he doesn't have a room. He doesn't have a makom place. Now Torah is telling us, somebody loses his place, his makom, he could do a great avera, great sin. He would come to curse HaKadosh Baruch Hu because he sees all of the creation nonsense. He doesn't have anything. Now, that's true also in the community. We have to make sure every member of the community should feel good about himself, should have a position, should have a place. A lot of times people, they come and talk and they say, we are fed up. We got no hope with nothing. When you search the root and you see what the problem is, that he feels it doesn't belong part of community. It's not accepted. Because it's different. They just reject him. They don't accept him. They don't welcome him. And he feels out of it. And that could be very destructive to a person. Therefore, here, Torah is teaching us is very important and crucial in family life and community life to make sure that everybody has its own special and unique chair and place.